Yes, Lily, welcome to the interview.
Okay, thank you so much.
First of all, congratulations on your appointment. Maybe just your comment on that.
My appointment, I think I'm humbled with the appointment and that Napsa has given to me to show confidence and trust in me to be the technical director of the club, Napsa. I think to me it's an honor, and I just want to thank the board, the executive, and the rest of Napsa for the offer that have been given.
And the impression that you have about Napsa Stars as a club?
Okay, my impression about the club, I think for looking at the way Napsa is coming up and where it's coming from. Yes, at one point I think it was one of the big clubs, so to say. I think in the days of the Makinkas, the late W. Makinkas, and I think it was still a big club in the football circles. And yes, at one point maybe it had gone a bit lower, but of late I think in the past 2-3 years and to date, I think my impression is that it's a team that has gained so much momentum. It's a team that I think it has proved its existence in the Zambian league, and it's a team that can bring great honors to the nation, the rate at which it's going, and the way it's building its image. I think it's coming back to its old days of yesteryears, which for me I think it's a team that anyone would love to associate with, especially when it comes to football. So for me, I think my impression is that it's a team that is on the track to get great honors to itself and also to the country.
And speaking of honors, how far do you think the team is going to go into the competition, especially looking at the previous performance in the just ended season?
I think if we were to rate it from the previous performance in the league, in the Zambian league, I think it has got almost equal opportunities and chances to go far, maybe group stage and beyond. Because I say so because I saw its fight, the way they fought in the Zambian league. And I think at one point they almost they were fighting relegation, but the way they picked up from there and built up their strength, their muscle, their focus, and for me I think the momentum which they have, picking it from the club, from the league, if maintained and if pushed a bit further again, I think there's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of opening, there's a lot of chances that Napsa can get to group stage, and maybe who knows, because competition knows no boundary at a certain stage. But I think there's a lot of chances for and opportunities that we can draw for Napsa to perform well. I think we still have good references in Zambia. I think everybody didn't expect the Green Eagles to perform the way they performed, being first into one time they were entering the continental, maybe as non-entities, maybe as for their first time, and everybody was like, what are they going to do? And to make matters worse, they come from maybe a remote area and so forth. But I think football now has changed, it's revolving, so football knowledge is all over. And for me, I think the geographical position of Napsa, being in Lusaka and so forth, I think the exposure is high, massive. I think I've seen the players that are with Napsa. I think the players also adds value and gives a lot of hope that Napsa will be able to compete like any other club, despite the fact that maybe it's their first time to go into Continental. There shouldn't be intimidation around, but football is the same here and there. All what it requires, I think, is character from the boys, character, determination, the same character that they exhibited during the league. They just have to double it and stay focused and believe in themselves. I think the honors are just within their hands, because it's believed that every vision, somebody who's got the vision. You see, between me and you is that the vision will never come to you. If you have got a vision to get somewhere, it's you to move towards the vision and go and get to that vision. So I think it will be good. It's a team that it can bring honors, and I think they can. It is going to perform. It's going to perform well.
And you as an individual, what exactly are you bringing to the table, and what exactly do you want to achieve with Napsa Stars? I
think I've been a person that enjoys achieving. As an individual, I think I've been in football circles. I think I've been swimming into achievements and honors. I think going by my history, I think at one point I remember Zesco was in Division 1. We managed to bring it to Super League. And then at one point, 2009, I was with the under 20. We brought the cup. At one point, I was with the national team. As assistant, we managed to bring the Africa Cup. And then at one point, I think I was head coach for the national team. We managed to qualify in 2014 for 2015. And as a technical director at one point at the Federation of Football Association of Zambia, I think the track record is that we managed to bring up, to raise the number of players. You can see the person Dakas through the Airtel programs. We managed to bring up the women football, the girls that went to Costa Rica. You see all those qualifications. We managed to qualify the girls teams both in the World Cup, in the Africa Cup, and so I think for me, with the knowledge and the experience that I've gathered around in football, I think I will not stay back. I think my appointment, I need to add value to what is already here. It's a rare moment or opportunity to be brought to a ship that is already moving well. Most of the time you find that they want to recruit you when things are bad or they are worse. But I think for Napsa, things are moving so well. All what we need is to put a lot of cream on top of it and the maintenance, so that at least the results, if so, can be maintained and maybe we add more. So I think my coming as a person is to bring in my expertise, my knowledge. It's good that I'm on the admin side because I'm on the technical side. So I think I'll bring in my knowledge, my expertise, so that together we can see where we can take the ship.
Could you also be reuniting with your ex-Polo player, Emmanuel Mayuka? Maybe just a word on that.
Oh yeah, it's another delighting moment. It's a very delighting moment, and it reminds me of a lot of things when I saw him today during my meeting of the team. It was a good moment, and I'm happy for him that he still has his boots onto his legs. And I also want to appreciate Napsa as a board and as a technical and as management for having opened door for him. These are boys that we need to help. They may tumble in one area or another, but they need people around them. It is good to what Napsa has done to Mayuka, to open doors for him, so that he can again do what he has done before. And what he has done during the Africa Cup. I'm very happy to be part and the parcel of the team that has got Mayuka in the team. It makes me feel very very good, very honored to unite with a player like him, Mayuka. And it's my prayer that he will get to his feet. Already the feedback I'm getting from the technical staff is that he's doing well so far. I think his concentration is high, his performance on the pitch is okay as well. But I'm sure he's going to be one of the great players in the club that will bring good honors to the club.
Maybe just your last words to the fans.
I think to the fans and everybody else, the supporters of Napsa, I think kudos to them. I think they drummed their beats, they sang songs for the team. They should not relent. I think now they have to double their efforts. The team needs them most. They are the 12th player in the game of football. So for me, I think they must continue the support that they've given the team, double it. For me, as technical director and sitting in as GM for the club, I also open my doors for them. We'll discuss, we'll see how best can we add value to them and how much they're going to add some more value of what they've already done to the club. I think it's the club wants to move to another level. We have to professionalize the club. We have to commercialize the club. So there are a lot of things that we need to do. So for the supporters, kudos to them. Congratulations for this, for supporting the team. Even in hard times, in good times, that's what it makes, that's what it calls for a supporter. And for the fans, of course, their comments, they are welcome every time, negative, positive, they make us move. And as the Napsa, when they will be playing at home, we want the fans to be in numbers so that at least they give morale to the boys, cheer the boys. Even in times that at one stage the team can be down, but that doesn't mean that the team will lose the game. So we need the fans to be in the positive, to give a lot of support, to join our supporters, to cheer up the boys, because at that level when the team is playing continental, it is a national duty, it's a national assignment. So we're asking the fans as well to be behind the team, to support us. To join our supporters who are doing massive, who are doing very good so far. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone and for also welcoming me, the supporters, the management, and everybody else, the players. Together, I think God knows where we shall go. So kudos to everybody and congratulations for qualifying the club into continent. God bless.